Officer Travis Hensley thought he was dealing with just another nobody, until Judge Clarissa Monroe calmly showed him the badge that would turn his world upside down in front of an entire town. Clarissa Monroe never liked to be late. That morning, she'd slipped on a simple grey blazer over a navy blouse, tossed her robe into the back seat, and grabbed a quick coffee from a corner shop in Terrell, Texas. She liked blending in when she wasn't behind the bench. No flashy car, no driver, no security detail trailing her like some of the other justices insisted on. Just her and her weathered '09 Toyota Camry humming along the streets toward the courthouse. She was halfway down Greenway Street when she noticed the police cruiser lurking 2 cars behind her. She didn't think much of it. She signaled her turn carefully, checked her mirrors. Old habits, but the lights flashed anyway. Clarissa slowed, pulled over neatly by a gas station, and placed her hands firmly at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. Through the mirror, she caught a glimpse of the officer. Young, white, thick-build, moving fast toward her car like he was already angry about something. She sighed quietly. The door slammed open before she could roll down the window. "You in a rush or something?" Officer Travis Hensley barked, already glaring. Clarissa kept her voice even. "Good morning, officer. May I ask why I'm being pulled over?" "License and registration," he snapped, ignoring her question. His hand hovered too close to his belt. Clarissa started reaching for her wallet slowly, narrating her every move. "I'm reaching into my purse, officer." But something about her calmness seemed to make him angrier. "Don't move so slow. You think you're funny?" he said, leaning in closer to her window. His breath smelled like stale coffee and impatience. Clarissa swallowed her irritation. "I'm cooperating, sir. Here's my—" Before she could finish, Hensley yanked the door open. Clarissa flinched instinctively, gripping the seat. "Get out of the car!" he barked. She didn't argue. She unbuckled, stepping out with slow, deliberate movements. The moment her feet touched the pavement, the slap came, a sharp, humiliating crack across her cheek that echoed louder than the traffic around them. Gasps erupted from the bystanders nearby, people filling up their tanks or grabbing breakfast from the gas station store. Clarissa's head whipped to the side, her blazer slipping off one shoulder. She tasted blood. For a second, the world froze. Hensley stood there, chest heaving, looking more satisfied than shocked at what he'd just done. Clarissa straightened herself, blinking the sting out of her eyes. She resisted the urge to touch her face. "You just assaulted a sitting judge," she said quietly. It wasn't a threat. It was a statement, like telling someone the sun would rise tomorrow. Hensley scoffed, taking a step back. "Yeah, right." A woman nearby dropped her coffee. A man pumping gas muttered something under his breath. Phones were coming out, shaky fingers fumbling to hit record. Clarissa reached into the inner pocket of her blazer. Slowly, she pulled out a gold badge that glinted hard under the Texas sun, the seal of the state Supreme Court. The color drained from Hensley's face faster than a drain emptying. Clarissa didn't say a word. She didn't have to. All around, the energy shifted. Angry murmurs grew louder. One man was already calling 911, though they were less than 5 blocks from the courthouse and the main police precinct. "You messed up!" someone shouted from the crowd. But Clarissa kept her eyes locked on Hensley, steady and calm, even though her cheek throbbed and her heart hammered against her ribs. She knew better than to show weakness now. She wasn't just protecting herself anymore. She was standing for every person who never had a badge to shield them. But the tension was only just beginning to rise, and the next few minutes would make the scene explode even bigger than anyone standing there could imagine. Officer Hensley's hand twitched near his holster. For one sickening second, Clarissa thought he might try to arrest her anyway,